everyone, welcome to our weekly live video. Before we begin digging into the low-income news from this week, I just wanted to give a heartfelt thank you to all of you who left a comment after last week's video. I love you guys, seriously. As some of you have noticed, I've been having a really hard time lately with some medical issues and some other things. So just reading all the supportive comments that we received after last week's video was just amazing. And I just wanted to thank you sincerely and truly, because I am seriously so grateful for you taking the time to be here. So before I ramble at you anymore, let's get on with the low-income news. So, good news, food stamps recipients in some states will continue receiving the higher food stamps amounts under those emergency authorizations. I've confirmed that Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. have received extensions through the end of the year, and it's expected that other states will also, but those are the only ones I was able to confirm before this video. The Department of Health and Human Services has announced that they will be distributing $2.2 billion to help low-income people living with HIV. These funds will be given to local governments and community organizations, which will eventually be passed to low-income people to help fund the treatment of HIV. So that's awesome, and it's expected to help hundreds of thousands of people. I've also found some exciting state-specific news as well. In Alabama, $24.5 million in grant money was provided to Alabama State University to help low-income students in Montgomery Public Schools prepare for college. The funds will provide a variety of supportive services to high-poverty middle and high school students. In California, Governor Newsom has signed a bill to write off an estimated $534 million in court fines and fees. The bill eliminates 17 fees that are commonly charged to people in the criminal justice system and is expected to eliminate some of the financial strain from overdue court fines and unpaid traffic tickets and that sort of thing. In Detroit, Michigan, roof replacement funds have been made available. This program is expected to help 1,000 low-income seniors get new roofs. There are 3 requirements to be eligible. The homeowner must be at least age 62 or disabled. They must be approved for a homeowner property tax exemption, and they must not have received a home repair grant worth $10,000 or more in the last 10 years. You can get more information at detroitmi.gov/RenewDetroit. In Missouri, more than 4,000 people are now covered by Medicaid under the new expansion. The state has received more than 17,000 applications since the law was adjusted to expand Medicaid eligibility to anyone over age 19 who makes more than $18,000 a year. Applications began being processed October 1st, and the state has already approved more than 4,300 of those. In New York State, the governor has signed into law a bill that would allow homeless, disabled, and elderly people to buy restaurant meals with their food stamps card. The restaurant meals program has already been implemented in other states, but New York still needs to receive federal authorization to implement that. So our list of participating restaurants at lowincomerelief.com/RMP will be updated as soon as we have more information. So now to the questions, and I promise this time I'm going to ignore all the hateful ones. Teresa asked about home repair grants. All of our home repair and home modification grant programs are bundled together at lowincomerelief.com/free-home-repair-grants. I've put the link to that in the description of this video as well. Jay asked about help getting a car. I found several ways to get a free car, and in fact our family even won one once. You can get the details on all the vehicle programs I found at lowincomerelief.com/free-cars. Again, that's lowincomerelief.com/free-cars. Patty asked what the income limits were for the free food programs in one of our other videos. And that's a tough question because each program sets their own limits. And if the program operates in different areas in different states, sometimes each area can set their own income limits. And it gets really complicated really fast. And that's why in our videos, I don't usually specify an income limit. They change quickly and they vary too much for me to be able to answer that question in a video in any meaningful way. And I do apologize for that, but you'll need to reach out to the organization for information about those limits. Nicole asked if there's a difference between poverty and low income, and that's a great question. Usually the two words are interchangeable. Low income programs often base their income criteria on a percentage of the federal poverty level, which is a calculation that the federal government uses to determine where the poverty line is. Many low-income programs set their income limits to 150% or 200% of the federal poverty level. But those words do kind of just mean all the same thing. I prefer low income because it's more pleasant and less offensive, I think. But poverty and low income are usually interchangeable. So, Mylin said she was disappointed by our video on Tuesday because it didn't contain any new information. It was just kind of a mashup of things we'd already said before. So she thought that meant there was no more low-income info out there. That's not exactly what happened. I've been away from my desk for quite a while. You may remember that about 2 weeks ago I missed a Saturday video. So I haven't had a lot of time to research and put together videos. But to keep our channel momentum going, I have to keep a consistent schedule here on YouTube. So I just rushed that one out. And I do apologize to anyone I disappointed, but please don't lose hope. We still have a lot of valuable information that will be coming out this month now that I have more time to put those videos together. I also wanted to share a cool tip that I got from our community as well this week. B mentioned that if you want to buy seeds with your food stamps, it's actually more cost-effective to purchase fresh heirloom vegetables like bell peppers, tomatoes, melons, and squashes so that you can eat the produce and harvest those seeds for later planting. I thought that was an excellent idea, so I just wanted to pass that along. Thank you for watching. I'll be back next week with more news.